Start recording. So we are recording. We are. Cause we are. Okay, so I gotta get the boobies up. It's brunch. We are brunching today, honey. I definitely need a shot. I'm pretend it's my first one. Oh, that is horrible. Horrible. All right. Da, 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 da. Hey. Hi. I'm gonna get our screens right so that when I record, it's not just like my face or just here we go. Oh, here we go. Now we can kill it. Now we can begin. Hey, Danileigh, can you hear me good? Everything good?
Everything's good. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Brunch with Brittany over here in Southwest Florida.
Thank you, Florida. Oh, shout out.
I know, and this is like the third time I'm seeing you because you've been over here. You did our Sunset Soundstage. You performed. You killed it. You did your little Danileigh down to the ground. Nobody talks about how good your knees are too. Let me just say that. Okay.
Thanks, girl.
Too. I can't but help notice the Playboy thing in the back. What the?
It's an Alexander McQueen like collab that with Playboy. It's fire. I was just at the what's it called? It's like the fair or some shit on Melrose in LA, and they had all these like art pieces, and I thought this one was fire.
And did you ever have the two-piece velour suit with the Playboy bunny? But like everybody went through that phase.
Oh right, that was like
wow.
I probably did, yeah.
Well, Danileigh, welcome back. So happy to see you. Every time I see you, you're shining brighter. Like you are just a star, and we love seeing you grow. So we got to talk about Movie. This album, this visual album, which I have so many questions about the visuals, but I want to get into first, like, let's talk about Movie. How did this even come about? You know, this concept and everything.
No, for sure. So how do we start? Break it down. The way I make music, it all started off with the music because it's all from a genuine, like, real place for me. So how I've been living life is just like, you know, blossoming as an artist and just going through life, touring, doing shows. But in the interim, I'm always recording, you know what I'm saying? I'm living life, recording, and then having relationships and, you know, going through it. So I basically like had my catalog of music that I've had for like 2 years for real. There's like songs on there that are like 2 years old, but still applied, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I just picked my best songs. I was like, okay, which are my hits? Like, which ones are my hits? Like, so I literally broke it all down to 16 songs, and, you know, it created a storyline for me. I had wrote down a script. It's called Script Intro. Like when you see the trailers, I'm like, when I first fell in love with my superstar.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I like wrote it down, but like I used all the song titles in the track list. And it just pretty much painted the picture of what the visual album was going to be, because I always wanted to make a visual album. I've been wanting to do that for so long. And this quarantine, thank you. This quarantine time gave me time to really do it, because I was ready to drop my album, but I was going to go on tour and like push it that way. You know what I'm saying? But I probably would have like a couple music videos, like, you know what I'm saying? Just dropping the album and, you know, doing it like that. But I had time, no shows. I was like, bet, I'm working. Like, I'm about to make my album lit. So I'm grateful for the time. And yeah.
Yeah, I love
that's really like how I came.
And this is what I wanted to ask you too, because listening to the album, I was hearing like moments of like Danileigh's like a boss B, and then I was hearing moments of Danileigh being reflective and kind of like, well, what's going on? You know, like more like, you know, even there's anger in there, you know, there's other emotions. And I was like, you know, I wonder if this is all from 2020, but this is like a 2-year span, and like you putting this together. So in the album and stuff, I want to talk about how like that part, you being reflective, and you even actually have a song. I love Bullshit. I love that song, and I love
Yeah.
it because the visuals that went with it was you like.
I know. Look at your video.
That was the one
Thank
you
you.
were like
Thank
bleaching
you.
clothes. You are throwing a phone in the pool. I seen. Like, let's talk about those moments.
Crazy Dominican vibes. Man, that was actually one of my favorite videos to shoot because that was just such a fun character to play because, you know, I could tap into that real quick.
And
I'm a real sweet girl. Yeah, I'm a real sweet girl, but like, you know, like if you disrespect me, I'm gonna go there. So
like
yeah, like
that energy can come out if you bring it out. Cause I've never had that moment. Wait, Danny, I can't hear you. What happened? Can you hear me? It sounds like you're on mute. Oh my God, please don't tell me it's me. Cause I, oh wait,
yeah,
now you're back. You're back.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
I don't know what
You
happened.
heard it? You heard me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay. So pretty much like yeah, it was all real life.
What I was gonna say, have you? Because I've never had that moment. I've wanted that moment to like throw some clothes out, set some stuff on fire.
I mean, the whole movie is based on true events, but it all isn't real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that actually never happened. I've never been the type to do that actually. I've like gotten into it with ex before, but I ain't never like bleached clothes or key a car. I wanted to,
I want
but
to know that feeling. Like I hate that I don't commit to it because I've had a friend literally helped her girlfriend. The guy had cheated on her. They went overnight in all black, ski mask and everything, military style on the grass, keeping it low with the knives, slashing tires, like out and out.
I know I've never done that before. I think, you know, the only time I'll get to that point is if I'm like married to somebody and they do me wrong.
There you go. Then it's forever. It's like we're gonna do this, we're gonna fight, but we're still gonna be here.
Right.
And so with Mistreated, with Queen Naija, you got a song with Queen Naija. I love that. Tell me about that.
It's crazy because that was the last feature I had gotten for my album, and I really wanted a girl on my album. I was like, I have all these guys, I need a girl. So me and Queen had just been cool. Like every time we see each other, it's just good vibes. Like I love her, like everything that she like portrays on her, you know, socials and everything. Like she's very relatable. So I just felt like it was a really dope match. Like I reached out to her and I was like, hey, like I got this song. Like let me know how you feel about it. And I just sent it to her and she's like, I love it. And she sent me a verse. So we definitely gonna be making more music because she's fire. She
I
sang.
know. I loved y'all together. And then I heard you, speaking of having females on your album, you're like, I want females. I did hear you give some love and some, you know, shouts like Lizzo and Cardi B. You know, you had some lines with their names in it. And I was like, oh my God, like, is that something, you know, you're kind of also speaking to existence? Like, hey girls.
I'll be trying to get Cardi on. I wanted her on Dominican Mommy, but you know.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all both are Dominican, but
I know.
I
But
see something there.
I don't, everything happens organically with me.
On
Like,
time. It always happens on time. But I was like really happy to hear you say that. I was like, hell yeah. I'm like, you know what? And then you just sparked something together. I was like, yep, I see it. I see it's out there in the universe. And you got Party Next Door on the album.
I'm obsessed. I love Party. Like, one of the nicest people I ever met. I got to do that song with him though. So that's why it was just so beautiful. Like, that was my first time working with him. And like, the vibe was just so right. Like, he's so humble. Like, he don't even know who he is, like how great he is. Like you wouldn't even like, you would think because he's written so many crazy songs and he's just so humble. And like he asked me, he's like, Danny, what should I say on this part? I was like, bro, I ain't giving you no lyrics. You're Party Next Door. Like, what are you crazy? And he just starts laughing, like, you know, but it's like how the song sounds, like the back and forth is just how really it was created. Like We went in there, did our melodies, did our lines, like, and just, it was just so organic and such a good vibe. Like, it was just back and forth, like, yeah, it was
It was
dope.
easy to be together. So I also want to ask you, because one of your fire songs too, and I love it because I'm like, but who is this? Monique.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Monique? Because she sounds like a bad bee. I want to be
She
Monique.
is. Monique, she a bad bitch. I call her my alter ego now. Like, I actually love it because it's just a whole different bag. I feel like I have so many different vibes with my music. Like, I can be this, I could be that. Like, that right there, that's Monique right there. And then also, of course, I was, referencing Monique Parker. You know what I'm saying? Like, a big boss. Like, she, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I was referencing as well. But it also, like, correlates with the alter ego thing. Like, I really feel that. So
See, and what I see for me, I like to also do wigs with my alter egos though. Like it depends.
no,
You ever name
it's
your wigs?
I do be naming the wigs. I be telling my hairstylist Jay to name them, but he be giving me ugly names. I'm like, what?
Like Karen.
No.
No, we cannot name
So,
the
we were
Karen.
right. We were trying to figure out who Monique is because in the music video on movie, I have the blonde ponytail, but then on my cover, the single cover, I had the black ponytail. So I don't know if it's about the hair or if it's about the vibe.
I think it's the
I feel
vibe,
like it's about the
attitude.
vibe. Like, yes, attitude, like going crazy, like trap Danny.
Trap,
Trap
yeah.
Danny.
And then
Yeah.
the choreography, you always kill it. Are you like also like? Do you come up with the dances? Do you like are how does that happen?
It literally just depends on the situation. Like on movie, Cherry choreographed. She choreographs all my stuff, and like, but we're very like we'll get in the studio together and literally turn on the song, dance, and literally just vibe off each other. That's how we always work. But no, some songs I'm busy as hell, so I'm like, go ahead, just teach me the choreography because
What do
you
you?
know what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like, yeah, so like Put You On, she choreographed that. Baby Say, I had choreographed that actually. And then like Situations, she choreographed that. Like, it just I don't really care to get like any type of choreography.
But see, I don't know. You can you hear me, Danny? I don't know what's going on that you just cut out again. And now you're frozen. And now you're frozen. Do you see me? No, don't tell me.
Yeah, there you
Do
go.
this to me, God. Hello? I hear you.
No, you're good. I can hear you.
Okay. Now you're back to me. Now because I could not hear anything. Okay, so what was that last part?
What I said?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. No, I just said that like, I'm just what did I say? I was like with choreography, like,
Oh yeah, you were like, it's not like you're necessarily like that's what I need to do, maybe like priority. But and I feel that, but I just always because you're such a good dancer naturally, so I always wondered if like there were collabs with that, because I know there's amazing choreographers out there too. And I want to talk because throughout the album, like I said, there's so many different vibes, there's so many different messages, and one of them in one of your songs, you talk about like it's TMZ, and how like, oh, you hope they don't take any pictures, you don't, like to be seen, but at the same time, you're like, I want to show you off, and I feel like so many girls can relate to like just I want to show you off, like I'm good here, we're good, so what's up? Why is this a secret? Frozen again.
There you go. I can hear you.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, what'd you say?
Yeah, so with you talking about like in your album, there's a song that talks about TMZ taking a picture, and but at the same time, you want to like you're good with this person, you want to show them off, and I feel like girls we go through that as far as like some we want to put it out there. Maybe the guy doesn't, he's not ready, or he's secretive. What are the signs that it's like, all right, enough time has passed, like you're either out there with me or you're not.
What are the times to like go public? I don't know.
Do you
It
feel
just depends on the situation for
it
real.
definitely
I
depends.
never Huh?
Yeah, it definitely depends.
Yeah, I think it's just like, a matter of if you really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my place is like a little hard because it's just open for judgment. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, I don't really know if I want, my business out there. Like, because it's just like people gonna have bad energy and shit. So it's like, I don't even want to, like, I'd rather just do us type of thing. So,
Yeah, and I do feel like that when you put it out there, you gotta expect that it's not all gonna be,
yeah.
supportive people for it. So, but then there comes a point like, all right, dude, post me, okay?
Right,
I'm
right,
here,
right.
I'm gonna post us.
Right. Yeah. So it just, it just depends for
But
real.
with this new album, movie, and the visual, we love it. We're supporting it over here, Danileigh. Thank you so much for talking with us. And seriously,
Thanks
so fire. I hope we get to talk to you soon.
for sure. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Danileigh. Bye.
All right. Have a good one.
You too, boo. 20. It's 15 minutes. Okay.